Alright, so today in this video I have an unboxing of a replica pair right here of that shoe right there, the YEEZY Boost 380 Alien colorway, and I want to see how good this replica pair is. It's the most expensive one I could find on the open market, and so let's go ahead and open this box up. What is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys would like to shop this week's top sneaker deals that are authentic, 100% authentic, not this pair right here. I never post the links of where to buy the fakes or the replicas or anything like that, just because I personally don't want to support those businesses like that. This video is more for informational purposes of you guys just seeing what is out there, like on the open market, and really it gives me an opportunity to see firsthand with you guys what the replicas that are out there look like. And honestly, it's really something where you got to be careful. You can get stung really easily at these trade show events where people are going to basically try to rip you off and give you a replica pair instead of a real deal. And it's crazy, honestly, how easy it is to do in this day and age. So first things first, let's go ahead and open this box. Apparently my camera doesn't even like this box because it won't focus on it very well, but let's go ahead and open it up. And for those that actually want to see my face in these type of videos, I mean, leave a comment, let me know, because I just don't like to get in front of the camera when I don't have to. And honestly, this video is really all about the product, so it shouldn't be about me in front of the camera. But if you want to see my ugly mug, we can work something out in the next video like this. But here is the box. Wow, look at that. 3-stripe life. So, box 380. There is the label for those wanting to see that. Box looks actually pretty much like a Yeezy box. I can't really, I mean, I don't have the other one right here next to me to compare, but it looks pretty much like the real deal. Real Yeezys don't come packaged like this, though. They always have the wrapping paper. It's like they threw in the courtesy wrapping paper, but didn't want to actually wrap the shoe, which is kind of hilarious. Ooh, this is weird. Yikes, this is crazy. So, wow, I'm going to have to be careful here. Alright, so as usual, here is the little KnockX tag on it right here. It's obviously not a real StockX tag. Fake StockX tag to make you think that somebody paid resale for the shoe. Kind of just a low down, dirty move. Alright, so that said, here is a look at the shoes. And here's a side-by-side of them. Man, I mean, like this, they look pretty ridiculously close. And it's not, shouldn't be shocking to see that or hear that, because the way that they've gotten better at like replicating the real things, it's pretty scary. But this is the fake pair of aliens right here. Now I will be doing a follow-up video just for those that want to see it a month after wearing this shoe right here. I've definitely been putting in the work on the bottom of these things and wearing these on a regular basis, but I think one day I'm going to wear one of the real ones to work and one of the fake ones and just see if my feet can tell the difference between the two of them. There's a couple differences on this shoe that definitely make you know that it's not the real thing, but for the most part, at first glance, it looks ridiculous. Oddly enough, the biggest giveaway from the beginning is just the smell of the shoe. It doesn't smell like any Yeezy that I've ever had. I guess, I don't know how else to describe it, but it definitely smells super off. The upper feels like the real pair almost, like it's basically a thicker knit on the bottom, thinner knit in the gray section here. And then you have the weird little like alien skin across right in the front section, which is see-through, as you could see here on this pair even. There's a lot of holes all over the place on the bottom right down here. If I compare those holes all over the place, they're actually pretty well aligned as well. Even the ones that are exposed and the ones that are actually covered up. The stretchy material right here actually feels a little bit more stiff than the authentic pair, but that might be because mine have been worn in quite a bit, and this is pretty stretchy. As you can see, it's a really small little narrow enclosure for your ankles. So ankle people out there, probably going to be a tough fit, just in general for the real pair or the replica pair. But because a lot of people don't know how these fit, they do fit a little bit snug. So I have a size 9.5, and I probably should go on a size 10 on both of them, but I didn't want to go 9.5 on one and 10 on the other. I wanted to just give it a true test. So far, when I'm looking at these, the only dead giveaway that I have from the shoe is this section right here. You can see the gray through the gummy sort of a little toe section here. And on the replica pair here, you can't see through it at all. So I think the coloring of the midsole looks off. That was the other thing that I would say is a giveaway, is this sole right here actually looks darker than this one in hand. Let's see if I can adjust it real quick. It's hard to tell, but this is definitely darker than this one right here. And it actually gives you the ability to see that they're actually two tones better on the fake pair than the real one, because the real one, until you get it in my hand, you're like, oh, there's a bunch of different like design in the midsole that you can't see from the pictures, and it definitely is more pronounced on the fake pair. I mean, as for the upper and the cuts on the material, you could see like this one is down lower than this one. There's definitely more like white area here than there is on the fake pair. But I will throw this out as a disclaimer. You really don't know, because two real pairs could have the exact same variation. That's why this is so difficult. And this is another reason why this video shouldn't be considered a real versus fake, the Bible of this is always what to look for when it's real. This is always what to look for when they're fake. Something I can't stress to you guys enough is it doesn't matter what I point out on this shoe as showing as fake. If this isn't see-through and the real pair it is, that doesn't mean the next version that they make of this isn't going to have a see-through little toe area right here. So they make the changes on the fly of these shoes. That's the craziest part. The production run on Adidas shoes and Nikes and Jordans, for the most part, are a one-time thing. But for the replicas, they can make a round and then perfect them for the next round and then perfect them for the next round. So they keep improving upon them to make them look more one-for-one to the real thing. So all I have to say is you just got to be really, really careful out there. I mean, it's super easy, as you could see, to get stung from these fakes. And I would hate to see you guys going to SneakerCon or one of these events like that, or a Facebook meetup, or just anywhere you can trade, buy and sell trade shoes, and somebody brings one of these to you and gives you them for like $200 or something like that. Then you could be getting this instead, think it's real, go to a consignment shop, and somebody's going to call it out as a fake, and you're out the money because you thought you could make a couple $100 off of it. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. You got to be real careful out there. I'm going to kind of look over a couple more things. Even the boost underneath down here has gotten so darn close to the real thing. It's crazy. I mean, it's soft and squishy like boost. They've had a long time to perfect this formula to make that foam feel just as soft and bouncy as boost. The cuts of the traction on this is actually really, really close too. The line down the middle looks pretty much exactly the same as well. The rope laces look pretty much the same. Down to the tips even, they look pretty close. Even on the inside, it looks pretty much exactly the same. You could see the boost on the bottom there. Even the insoles have the same branding on the side there. I mean, it's crazy how close everything is on this thing. I mean, it's weird looking at these things side by side, because then I'm catching things that I didn't realize was the case. So this one's the real pair, this is a fake pair. And on the fake pair, I noticed right here, because it's more pronounced, the different little notch right here on the back. And you can see it here on the real pair, but it's a little bit more faint. So the coloring of this midsole is definitely a bigger giveaway. It's not as frosted on this side right here as the real pair is. And it's a little bit more visible than the real pair. But the construction, the overall construction of the shoe is like crazy good. Like, even it has the little notch on the back right here, exactly the same. The little tabs on the back look pretty much identical as well. A little bit difference in color. Some padding back here in the heel section right there, and actually feels kind of cheap on the inside here. And to show you how much cheaper, I mean, this is kind of a dead giveaway too. You could see the construction quality right here. Like, look at this construction. I mean, it's like they used rubber cement or something like that to glue this thing on. It doesn't even stick on. So the real pair is definitely more fused on, so not gonna have to worry about that as much. All in all, I don't even know what to say, dudes. Like, we got to be really careful out there in 2020. There's a lot of scams going to be going on as people are getting more into the sneaker culture. There's a lot of other people that are trying to find back doors into being able to get some of the shoes that maybe they want to have that they couldn't pay for resale. And honestly, I get it. To some capacity, I don't blame them for wanting to be one of the people that own something that they wanted to get. And if they have to cut corners and get a fake pair, and most people aren't even going to know the difference, you're not going to compromise anything but your integrity to get a fake pair. Most people don't even care about the integrity part of it for a replica versus real. And I guess it depends on you as an individual and how you view the thing that you're collecting in general. I mean, there's other things in the world that people collect and they buy and they consume that may be released in limited quantities, and they buy the replica versions of lots of other things, fake purses, fake toys, like all sorts of things out there. So sneakers are no different than anything else out there. There's some people that take it very seriously. There's other people that just casually want to have something cool and they don't want to pay an arm and a leg and go to Flight Club or, you know, pay just ridiculous prices or something. they think that they can take the shortcut, and that is what they want to do. And you know, that to each their own. That's what people want to do. Obviously, for myself, it's not something I want to do. But more importantly, I do this so you guys don't invest your $200, $300, $400 into a pair of sneakers and then think that you're going to be getting a pair that's way more expensive and find out you got a replica and it's not worth the money that you even paid for it. I just don't want you guys to get stung out there. So hopefully it's educational somewhat to you guys, and if you guys enjoy that, leave a like on the video. But one other thing I will note about this fake pair is it's definitely more flimsy than the real pair. The real pair, it's flimsy, but it's definitely like harder than this fake pair right here. It's definitely cheaper feeling. But if you guys are interested in seeing my regular review of these, feel free to search my channel, and then I will also do the follow-up of 1 month after wearing these. And just so far, so you guys know, I mean, there's a ton of pros about this shoe. I absolutely love it on feet. Super comfortable, but there are a couple cons to this model as well. But that is a look at the real versus fake pair of the Yeezy Boost 380 Aliens. But leave some comments in the comment section if you notice some things about this shoe that is different than the retail pair that I might have missed. Anyways, thank you for stopping by and watching. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you guys for some more sneaker videos soon. Peace, guys.